Alright, welcome to a long-term review of the Bose SoundSport wireless headphones. The color that I have here is aqua. I've used them for nearly 2 years, and so I guess that's a good time to do a very long-term review video for people who like to keep their stuff for a long time and then are looking for quality stuff that actually lasts a long time. 2 years is a long time these days, guys. Especially for stuff like these, for tech that go obsolete every other month. You see new releases, but Bose somehow stands up because of its quality. So let's talk about what's good first, and then we'll get to what's not good, and let's get to a final verdict on the earphones itself. So what's good? Right away, you know Bose. They're really good sounding earbuds. They have their own equalizer settings that they call something else. They have a term for it, but you don't have a separate equalizer unless you have an equalizer app on the phone, a set third-party equalizer app on the phone. But they sound really, really good without any changes. So number one, they sound awesome. Number two, the fit is actually pretty good. So for someone who goes to workouts and for runs, I use these mainly for running. I used to use them for workouts as well on a daily basis. But right now I have some other pair of earbuds that I use for gym, but for running though, these are really good. And the secure fit that the Bose headphones come with, these ones actually go in your ear pretty good. They have 3 sizes, and I think most people will for them it'll fit them properly. So these fit really well for running, outside running, or on the treadmill, and never come off until or unless you have water going in there because you're sweating a lot. But that's the situation for every other earbuds on the market. So that's one good second good thing. Third good thing, the quality, guys. The quality of the earbuds itself. For 2 years of use, they haven't changed much, except there are some things that I lost by using them really rough, and then there are some things that I changed here. The basic quality of the earbuds and the sound quality remains the same, so I don't see any disadvantages with that. The sound quality remaining the same, I would say 99% close to what it still does since I bought it, but they're pretty good. So that's number 3. Number 4, do I even have number 4? Number 4, I would say the point right now, the advantage or the pro for these headphones are they're going for a really low price. They even dip to sometimes 120 Canadian, which means you probably get it for 99 USD, sometimes on discount. But right now they're going for 150 Canadian, which would equate to around 119 USD. So the price itself, I think, is a really good pro here. So if you're thinking of getting them right now, even though it's been 2 years since these released, I still think it's a good buy for the price, for the sound, for the fit, and for the quality that Bose offers. Now let's go to some disadvantages on this item. So the number one disadvantage of this item is they're a little bit on the heavier end. So when you have it in the ear and you're running at really high pace, they seem to jiggle around a little bit, not too much, a little bit. They don't come off, but you still have that feeling where you have something in your ears that's a little bit heavy, and you might feel like they're coming off. But again, it has a secure fit right here for the ears. Plus, you can clip this. See there, I used a plastic. I'll get to the disadvantage in a second. This plastic goes on to your shirt or your vest that you're wearing, and so they won't really fall off. It's actually an advantage, to be honest, the wire around them. And then number 2, there are some pieces that are falling off right now, especially after 2 years of use. I don't know if that is a disadvantage, but definitely if you're wanting to use it for more than a year or year and a half, you would see some other things fall off. Again, the second disadvantage I would say is, you see here I put some glue on there, the rubber where it attaches to the plastic. After 1 year, it started coming off a little bit because you use this button quite so often. You keep on hitting it and the glue comes off a little bit easy. And you see there's also something else here. If I touch it, it goes down, so the glue is coming off here as well. So that's one of the gripes. But I'm not really surprised after 2 years of use that it's coming off, but they're still functioning. Even though I have a lot of sweat, it doesn't really seem to affect it. You could use some glue and stick these ends off, the super glue stuff. You can stick these ends off, and I think you should be fine. And then there are other items that come off, like these, the Bose logo ones. One of it came off. I think that's after I had it thrown around for a while after using it really roughly. That's being a little bit harsh on Bose, but I think it still functions properly. But that's one of the gripes. If I'm really nitpicking, that's one of the gripes, that some things are starting to fall off or come off. So other than that, the really minor disadvantage is that the clip that comes with Bose, actually, if you're sweating and if there's liquid in it, this clip will come off of the wire itself. And if you're doing heavy lifting, like let's say bench press, and you're sleeping, you're in a laying down position, you're doing a flat bench press, you might press against this and this might break off. And it happened to me once, and I ordered 2 of these again from Bose. And this is the second thing that I'm using. I have a third one as well, but you see there's a small or tiny crack here. I don't know if you can see it very well. I'll try to focus on here, but there's a crack. I think this might be coming off in the next few months as well, but that's the gripe. If you're sweating, this will come off. And then if you're doing bench presses, heavy bench presses or heavy dumbbell press, then this will start to crack. So that's something to notify. And then you see another thing that just came off is this item right here. So it's supposed to attach right here, and it just came off. The other side, it's still there, but anyway, those are the disadvantages from really nitpicking. But for the price it currently is, when I bought them, they were really expensive, but right now, for the price, the value is very good. So I would say a thumbs up for this one. If you're thinking of buying them, especially at the prices right now, wait for the Black Friday, you'd see them dip to 100 USD or 129 US Canadian, and so I'd say that's a really good buy. There you go, guys. That's a review. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.